guys, hopefully the audio turns out fine. I don't even know, bro. But yeah, I'm here to yap about my year 2. I really want to yap about my year 2 because I feel like there's so much to yap about. So let's just start yapping, yeah? Alright, so I actually posted like an Instagram story asking like for some like questions you have about like my year 2 or some shit. So I'm just gonna look through them now, like live, because I couldn't be bothered to come up with a script, right? So you guys just get this impromptu bullshit. Wait, I'm gonna adjust the light. Okay, much better. I also have Yun Yun here. Yeah, I have to look for the story. Okay, yep. So I think the first thing I want to talk about is like my modules wise, because I'm in food science, right? Okay, here is my pajamas and like my food science orientation shirt from year 1. But I think so far year 2 has been more fulfilling in terms of my major modules, because I'm actually taking like food science modules now compared to year 1. And I think that although I feel like the level of learning in uni is like, you cannot compare to like the progressive learning that you get in like secondary school and JC, but it's like I get to like try different things, dabble in like different like labs and like random shit, right? And it's pretty interesting and you get to meet different people. So I think that's like the most like satisfying part of year 2 academics for me. And yeah, I kind of had like an academic comeback last sem, thank god. But I don't know about this sem. I'm waiting for my results. I'm super nervous. Yeah. So far I've been like loving the labs, like although it's like a bit of a hassle sometimes and the reports are like crazy, but I think that makes my life more interesting, yeah, compared to year 1. Amazing. And what the shit, like I don't know what else to talk about. Okay, regarding my other modules, which are like UEs, I don't really have UEs because I'm planning to specialize like in food science, and also like I'm in NUS college, so I'm taking like more RC modules than normal people. I don't even know, bro. I think I have lesser UEs to accomplish, but I also took like a random UE last semester called like, oh shit, I do not remember what it's called, but it's called like Ghost in Different Cultures or some shit, and it's pretty interesting. I think like trolling in uni is like the most fun thing also. Oh, also, side note, like I've been reflecting a lot recently because like exams are done and like people are graduating, so I have been like reflecting a lot on like social relationships and like, I don't know, like whole uni in general. So I think one thing that I was thinking about is how uni has given me the like best time of my life ever, because I've never been this free and I've never tried so many new things, and I'm super thankful for this opportunity. Like the people I have became friends with and like formed closer bonds with, and as well as like just this entire staying in hall opportunity, although I got myself accidentally into like RC, but I think I'm really thankful for the opportunity. Yeah, and I think since uni allows you to like, okay, I mean I'm a bad student, okay, I skip lectures all the time, and like I like sometimes don't want to go class and I just skip, because like if the grade isn't important to me, I don't really give a shit, right? So yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I think that's the best part of uni. Shouldn't be saying this, but I think that's the best part of uni so far for me. Yeah. Guys, I can't give you all tips because I'm like pretty bad student, so like I think in uni just have fun and like make sure you're like doing your basic duties. Don't be an asshole groupmate. Be a good groupmate, guys, and like put in at least a little bit of effort. Yeah. So and just have fun. I feel like uni is the last time you're gonna have fun before you go work, so just have the most fun while you're at it. Unless you're like unless you really need to like achieve a full group, like GPA 4 out of 4 or 5 out of 5. That's your goal. I'm just here to have a good time, yeah? And learn some stuff in the process. Yes. So I can't really give you all tips. That's the only tips I have, because like right now that's my like, how to say, this is my like perspective of uni life so far, so I can't really like give any tips regarding like academic, because I'm not performing that well in the first place, so yeah, sorry. Yeah, and to those people who are studying uni this year, just have fun, guys. Okay, and there's some questions regarding like, oh, like comparing uni to A-levels. Can I just say, uni is like, no, A-levels is the hardest time of my life, okay? Like, it was the roughest 2 years of my life, so I feel like personally, nothing can beat that anymore, like, unless working culture is really bad or some shit. Yeah, A-level 2 years were like the worst years of my life. So I think that uni is a breeze right now. Like, I'm having the time of my life, and like, I'm still like, okay, I'm not failing, I'm just not doing like very well, but I'm like satisfied. So like, you know, it's like based on your own expectations, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like you have more freedom in uni compared to JC, or like even like, I don't know, like secondary school obviously. So I feel like I'm having a blast here. On that tangent, about like academics and stuff, like some people are like curious about what job I'm aiming for. I'm not really sure at this point, like I haven't really tried anything. I'm interning as like a research-ish, I have a research-ish role like this summer, but it's not really an official like with a company or anything. So I think I must dabble with that more and involve myself with more companies or like experiences to find out what I actually want to do. But so far I choose to specialize in research and innovation, just purely like, so I'm gonna do like a final year project or something, hopefully. I don't know how that will pan out, but hopefully. But like I don't plan on like doing post-grad or anything. I don't think my results can get me there in the first place, but I'm doing like a FYP and like specifically research because that's what I've been interested in like for like since like JC. So I think that this is the only time I'm gonna be doing it like so seriously, so I might as well like do it in uni and use like the school fees I pay. Yeah, and like job wise I'm not sure, so like I feel like the FYP will also help me decide if I want to go into like a more research focused role or like into I don't know what other like I don't know what, like yeah, I just need to explore my options. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna work as yet, but definitely something related to food science because I'm actually interested in food science, and apparently a lot of people who study food science end up not being very interested in food science, so I'm glad I'm still interested in food science. Oh yeah, and also like somebody asked what's the most interesting thing I've learned in food science, and as I said, like my first year basically didn't even count because I took 2 intro modules for like nutrition and also 2 food science, so that's like nothing. But this year I delved deeper into like other like small little of like food science. Yeah, not gonna elaborate more, I'm lazy. Go see the curriculum, it's like quite self-explanatory. But most interesting thing, like the thing I liked most was the chemistry module because I like chemistry. Yeah, so that's what I liked most, and the most interesting one would have to be like the fermentation module I took last semester, because that one is like we made wine, then we made like sauerkraut. It tasted like shit lah, but like it was interesting while I'm at it. The lab reports weren't fun, but it was interesting. Yes. And okay, so kind of moving towards maybe like more extracurricular sides of things. How has my stress been and like time to do hobbies, etc. I have so much time. No, actually I don't. I just overcommit myself. Year 2 was just me overcommitting myself, but I have no regrets honestly because I had so much fun, met so many new people that I'm so sad will be graduating. I'm so sad. But yeah, stress has been okay though. Like this sem I haven't cried. Like I don't think I've cried over like anything, so that's great. Like I feel like I'm a warrior now at managing my stress and shit. Like I just accept it and then I move on. So life has been great. I don't know, and like honestly, personally, I've just been vibing. Like some people ask like how I organize my time and shit. I just squeeze in whatever time I have like to study, and then if I want to rot, I rot, and then like I'll regret it later. So that's just uni life. Like I think like once you get into uni, you just find out nobody really like, people go by vibes, like unless you're like a really schedule oriented individual and like you're actually aiming for like really good grades. If you're planning on working really hard, then go for it, like schedule your time. But I just go by vibes. I just do work when I feel like it so that I will be motivated, and then when I'm not motivated, I just rot, because like then I can take a break, you know. Yeah, so that's has been my like life for the past year. And like people ask me about like staying on campus and stuff, right? Honestly, there are a lot of people who don't stay on campus that I know, and like they're doing fine socially, so it's just putting yourself out there. And if that isn't your thing, then it's totally okay being alone in uni as well. Like I feel like at some point, like I kind of want to stay alone. Yeah, like throughout the sem, like my social battery dies, and then I just want to stay alone, like in my room. So the like later half of the sem is always me like just going back to my room and just staying there and like doing work or like rotting. So like it's all personal preference, and there's like no pressure to like socialize, honestly. So you do you. And also I moved out of my dorm because we are guaranteed 3 years stay. Like my batch for NUS college is guaranteed 3 years stay. I've used up 2 years. I'm actually going on exchange, hopefully going on exchange in semester 2 of next academic year. So I only have 1 semester next year, so I'm not planning to stay on campus because I just want to spend some time at home. Yeah, like 2 years has been a lot, and especially this like year 2 has been just me staying in school all the time. So I think it's time I spend some time with my family and actually come back home for once. Yeah, that's why I'm not staying on campus anymore. And also it's summer, so like I'm not gonna dabble in any like orientation activities as I did last summer. So I'm just gonna come back home and rot, and also like work on whatever I have to work on in summer. Somebody asked, why does it feel like everyone crashes out in year 2 sem 2? Because everyone does. It's like when you reach a limit, and then once this limit is reached, somehow get used to it. So now I'm fine. Okay, so more on extracurriculars, because I really want to yap about that, because I feel like that's the most I've taken out of year 2. I think I made a video about year 1. Okay, I did make a video about year 1, and I like yapped about like a lot of things that happened in year 1, so just check it out. There are some tips there as well from my year 1 days. But now I just want to yap more about like my extracurriculars. So firstly, I dabbled in like summer activities. So if you're year 1 coming in, please join some orientations, because your seniors plan really hard for them. It's just burning their summer away. Yep, so join some summer camps, the orientation camps, yeah. But as like a committee POV, it was the toughest time of my life. I had nightmares about rec as the committee member. Not the best time of my life, but I definitely learned a lot from it. So let me tell you guys what I learned from it. Okay, and throughout the entire year 2 in general, yeah. So working with people and stuff. So number 1, hit or miss, whatever, is no choice in uni. So your group mates, whatever, your committee mates, whatever, is hit or miss. Most of the time, so far, it has been a hit. So that's great. But this semester, however, I've like experienced some things that made me evaluate like the boundaries between like friends and committee members. So like if you're like somehow working on something with your friends, like how will that like affect your relationships, and like how it will somehow impact them, like even if you like try your best to maintain them, like how will it ultimately affect them. Okay, like you have to think about it. Like I went into it like, okay, don't think too much about it as well, but like I went into it like, oh, just like vibes, you know. But at the end of it, like I reflected on it so much, like goodness gracious, what an experience. But also I learned so much from it. So it's like about drawing boundaries, basically, like to what extent do you need to respect those boundaries, and like how do you like set that boundary in the first place, like between like friends and group mates, and like the working style and shit, like yeah. So I also like, okay, other than summer activities, I also was a project director for a whole production, like for RCs. So that taught me a lot. Like, goodness gracious, planning, oh my god. It was such an experience. I probably don't want to do it ever again. Probably is a key word. But it has been overall really fulfilling. Yeah, fulfilling is the word. Because I've seen how people grew through... Oh yeah, I also choreographed an item. I saw how people grew like as dancers through me, and I'm really glad to have helped them like ease into dance. Yeah, so I'm really glad that I had these opportunities, okay, even through summer, to help like people like feel comfortable like just showing themselves and like dancing. So I'm really glad I had these opportunities to do so. And I also feel like being a project director once is like amazing experience, and I hit the jackpot this year like with this project, because I had like two of my friends from previous year's production to be project directors with me, and I feel like we worked really smoothly. So I love y'all so much, and like I couldn't ask for a better team. Yeah, so I think that's like one of the highlights this year. And I also feel like this year I not engaged, I don't even know, bro. I like kind of signed up for like random shit that like I just went like, okay, let's just try. So I like did like a low-key contemporary item, and I am not a contemporary dancer. I did Chinese dance in secondary school and I was super bad at it. So I like really tried my best this time, okay? And also I injured my back. So now I'm like, I also sprained my neck. So now I'm like letting my body rest for a month. Before I like get back to moving. I really want to dance, but like my body isn't supporting like what I need to do. So I think it's time it like should take a rest. Yeah. And oh yeah, I think one other thing that was really fulfilling was my committee role in my CCA, and like just the committee in general like taught me so much, and I love them so much. And I feel like yeah, once again, hit or miss. This was a hit again, thank God. So I feel like, okay, so basically the majority of like my committee members are actually like seniors. So and they like graduated already. So I feel like that's like so sad. Like I was thinking about it, like, oh, like next year I'll be in year 3, and actually I met these people that I became close with throughout the year when they were year 3, and like now I'm gonna like be in their shoes. Me like reflecting through all this like made me like appreciate and like kind of cherish the events that we plan together, as well as like the little outings we have together as like a group. So yeah, I really have been reflecting a lot about it like recently, and just really thankful I found like some people, a group of people, a lot of group of people that I could vibe with, and has like given so much support like unknowingly. And I feel like yeah, that has made my year 2 really fun and really fulfilling. And I've like participated in like just a lot of things. So I feel like year 2 in general has just been really fulfilling for me. And I think that moving forward to year 3, I want to take a break. I'm so tired, guys. My body is tired, my brain is tired. I'm definitely still gonna participate, but like really maybe not so actively, because I think like I'm at my limit or something. But yeah, that said, I definitely will get bored during the summer and may or may not like just end up participating in more things again. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this yapping session with me. It's low-key like a podcast at this point. There's like not much content. Oh, how? It's low-key like a podcast at this point. Hope you enjoyed listening to me yap for like, I don't know how long this video will be. But yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to talk about anyway. I just want to put my thoughts out there about why you should involve yourself, and like maybe also take some time to reflect on like your experiences, as well as like where you are right now, like mentally, physically, and like adjust your life based on that. It's like we have to live our own life, because I realize a lot of people like compare themselves to other people, or like would like be stressed about how other people are doing something else and they're not. But like honestly, just if that's what like you think will motivate you, go ahead. But like I feel personally, just vibes, do whatever you want, stay safe, and like know yourself, like mentally, physically, whatever, and like just don't push yourself too hard, because after all, it's just we have one life and just enjoy it, you know. Yeah, anyway, that's what I've learned from year 2, basically. YOLO. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do check out my year 1 video if you like need tips or anything. I don't even know, I can't remember what I said in that video, but I talked more about my experience, because this year I have nothing much to talk about. Yeah, because it's honestly almost the same stuff. It's just the food science part that it's significantly more interesting for me. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my year 2 review and my yapping. Bye bye, see you guys soon.